Hey y'all, it's Marshall.
All right, welcome to the show. All right, so we are here. We are ready to go with so many things going on in the world, so many things to talk about. We have been waiting to get here. 2026 is upon us. A lot has happened. We have been here in several weeks. It's probably been about 3 weeks we have been in the studio. So for one, we are happy to be back. That's the first thing. First things first, we are happy to be back. A lot has happened. Just last night, things have happened. We woke up to drama and trauma with Trump and Venezuela right here in the city. I think things have been pretty copacetic in the city. We've had one homicide in Southeast Lake already. But there have also been a lot of great things that have happened. So, how was your week? How was your new year? We should start at a small time. Let's just go in order of the line this time. Let's just go straight.
New Year's good. Holidays were a good time. Spent time with family. Got to relax a little bit. So I enjoyed myself. I'm glad to get into the new year to, I guess, find new journeys to get into as far as the goals that I have myself. So it was a good time.
Okay, awesome.
Attorney. Yeah. My holidays were amazing. Very low key. Just kicked it with the fam, ate good, drank good. I did stay hydrated. Managed to stay hydrated. New Year's Eve or New Year's spent time with my turned golden 50. New Year's Eve and New Year's in the Dominican Republic. Nervous I wasn't gonna make it back, but God.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Man, Trump is doing the most right now. But yeah, so everything's good. Looking forward to new games and many more lessons in 2026. Happy to be here.
Amen. Okay.
Man, it was been great. Same here. I'm just working on better than me. Started the year great, making sure I'm intentional. Apply to get to school.
What are you working on?
Educational leadership.
Okay. LMC?
What's happening?
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
And yeah, just be personal, professional development, spiritual development, both growth, working on more of the word, worship, and walk.
Awesome. All right.
Well, the holidays were busy. I actually worked straight through. I know y'all relax. I worked straight through. Being in the beauty and health industry, it never stops. So I worked. I did it with my family. I did a client appreciation for my clients. I got to hang out with you guys. We had Christmas parties out. I enjoyed that. And that was pretty much it. Lunch, another business.
Okay. Sounds good. Marshall's the queen of the holidays.
Yeah, my new year was pretty good. I've been out of town, so I haven't had much time to be in my own solitude and reflect. But now that I'm back, I have the time to do that. So I'm looking forward to the things that I can accomplish this year for myself and how I can change and better myself in different ways.
All right, we'll meet New Year's Amy. Not necessarily. We're going to do more of what we did last year. Years we're going to keep doing that. Exercise a little more, more eating good, more drinking good, more fun, more business, more loving. I think this year is more of a spiritual proclamation year for me. I'm not going to just go with the routine of what it has been, because it has been. We're going to do all things this year to be very intentional about what I do, the relationship that matters the most. And that is my personal relationship with my Creator. Where I go, how I go, what I do, what I say, all those things. That is my focus this year. Everything else is going to be just what it was last year because it worked. All right. Those of you who are listening, 994-8949, if you have anything that you want to get into or want to share with us about 2026 and what's to come, what your plans are, hit us up and let us know. 994-8949. You can always put it in the comments. We are here to hear. All right. So y'all know that, like I said, Venezuela President Donald J. Trump. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to say about that?
It's ridiculous.
To say the least.
It's ridiculous. And how this is playing out can't be what they plan to play out.
You don't think so?
No, because they want Maduro out. I don't know, maybe oil, but they've been blaming it on him being
on drugs, right?
On drugs.
He's a kingpin.
But what's currently happening is the vice president, which is a Maduro loyalist, has stepped up, declared Maduro a legitimate leader, and went to Russia to ally with them, who have now denounced America's actions with other people. This couldn't have been a desired outcome, meaning they did not plan this.
You don't think he's playing war?
I mean,
I've been trying to fight. I've been trying to find somebody to fight everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to bomb Nigeria and trying to bomb who else? Anywhere. I'm just trying to bomb somebody.
There got to be some kind of objective, and the American objective has generally been oil and resources.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I mean, it's just more the same. Him doing what he want to do, and nobody stopping him or checking him about it.
And that's the thing. So Congress was supposed to be brought into this before the decision was made to attack. Like, you got to get some clearance. You can't just go out here kidnapping and bombing and attacking people to capture people that what? But that's what he did. They say he didn't have it clear. He just called some shots, and the people that love him responded. It's like me saying, Kristen, I need you to go do so and so. He'd be like, yeah, you my dog. I'm gonna go do it. But we're supposed to go and talk to them first, but we didn't.
Now that always comes up in the conversation, but the last time Congress legitimately okayed a war was like in the 1940s.
So that means everything else that has happened has been without the clearance of Congress.
What keeps happening is presidents, as they come in, keep expanding the powers of the president as commander in chief, and they just keep something happens, and they say, "Well, I can do it because I'm the president," and nobody stop it, and then that changes, and that just been happening for almost 100 years. So it comes up that Congress is supposed to approve these things, but like, why have rules if the rules if you can just change the rules when you get ready?
Well, one of the reasons you have that, there's some gray area according to the Constitution. As the president, he's the commander in chief, right? So he can send troops into whatever he wants. Congress has to officially declare war, and you have to declare war through funding. That's you have to have appropriation for that. And so in 1973, they came up with the War Powers Resolution Act, which basically was a way to resolve that conflict that you were describing because of Vietnam. And so basically, a president gets 90 days to have this type of action. And in 90 days, he has to bring it before Congress. Now, his argument is that he didn't bring it to Congress because they always leak. Some truth to that. But Obama did the same thing. So I want to wait and see before I just cast it out. But he does have some power in this regard. But I don't know if our jurisdiction goes that far. And the ultimate thing is, it really goes against the Monroe Doctrine. So, which is basically, we stay out of affairs. You stay out of ours, we stay out of yours.
Yeah, because you can't even handle ours. My insurance still about to be $600,000.
Which is a whole nother issue.
While you trying to go steal from Venezuela on the low. Okay, so you just broke that down very scholarly. We appreciate that always. I'm for real. We do. Because what it seems like is that everybody's just getting the tidbits and saying, man, we shouldn't have done that. Do you really understand what we just did? That we really didn't even have anything to do with. So if war did break out, where would it be? What would that look like?
The thing about Venezuela is that they don't have a military that's capable of a war happening. This ain't a war. It's just a bully going to say, we're gonna take your house. We're gonna take over your situation. Which he declared as much. He said, U.S. gonna run Venezuela. When does that happen?
And we're gonna put leaders in place. You can't do. Okay.
I mean, that's why he chose them.
There you go.
Fight back. So
not only that, but this has been an aspiration since his first administration. This is not new.
Right. His
targeting of Venezuela. He's been talking about this since the first administration. So this the rhetoric that he do, like again, it's like clockwork. When they want to target Haitians, they start creating a rhetoric around Haitians. When they want to target Somalis, they start creating a rhetoric around Somalis. Anybody they get ready to target with no evidence, they just start saying a thing about a group of people. Starting with blowing up boats in the water.
Yeah.
Not saying that they moving drugs and there's no evidence to suggest. There's actually intel that suggests the opposite.
Nicolas Maduro seems so cool, like throwing up peace, singing to the people at the rallies, all of these different things. And now you got him blindfolded with a bottle of water going to New York. And his wife. We're just gonna take you over here. We'll talk about it once we get you set up.
It sounds like an episode of Power.
Even though I ain't watching. Yeah, it's real crazy.
Yeah.
But do you the way he, was kind of relaxed. Do you think he knew that this would be next? Speaking about the Venezuela president. This maybe he knows maybe this is just smoke and mirrors for us.
I mean, there's always a possibility. I mean, clearly there's enough people that had a problem with Maduro in Venezuela that a coup could have happened or time could have come for him. But we don't got the evidence to suggest that. All we know is that Trump has been creating a rhetoric to get ready to target Venezuelans and talking about, what is Trade de Agua or whatever that gang is called, and speaking very negative about the people for us to believe that now he's doing this on behalf of the people. And not only that, but Trump just pardoned one of the biggest or convicted drug traffickers in the globe. So we can't even say that it's about him trying to get rid of the drug president.
Oh my goodness.
Of Venezuela. Because you're doing actions that contradict what you're saying that you're trying to fix by the actions that you're taking now.
So as young Black people, are we just going to mind our business? Because it seems like everybody's really quiet. They don't like what we did. I don't know if people really understand. And I say young Black people, but people of color everywhere. Just Americans, period. Do we really understand what's happening? Are we okay with it? Or we just minding our business because we're not going to get any of the oil money?
Well, they don't even understand what's happening. So we can't possibly understand. The administration. They don't know what's happening.
Marco Rubio don't know what's going on?
No.
So he just be standing up there looking like a loyalist just
I
because?
With Venezuela, if they can't believe that once they took Maduro, that Rodriguez was going to be sworn in right after that. If they talking about we're going to run it. No, they have a leader. The same structure that we got. If our president, something happened to him, the vice president step up and run the country.
Where is he?
Tweet. He's out.
Yeah, where is he?
Yeah, they put him in the little Pandora.
What is going on?
Put him in the cryo chamber.
I ain't seen that man. Okay, so Victoria says, no, we do not understand. Then I want to go to this comment. This is the same whole America Obama was used to. Okay.
You mean old? Same old?
Okay. The powers that be want to steal and control the oil reserves, so they use their guard dog, the American government. Okay, so it's always the same fight. The same with the Bushes, the same with everybody else. It's about that oil.
I think that if you move what we did here to Venezuela, they released their neighborhood hero. Everybody was so happy and gung-ho when they released Big Meech. It's a distraction. Yay. That's their neighborhood hero. We don't know who that is to the people of Venezuela. He had to appeal to the people first to get what he really wanted, which was the oil. Mm-hmm. It's always been about oil.
And so Trump did come and save the day. For others, get him out of here. Like you arrested our leader, and we don't like that.
We can even go back in time, because if we go back to the 80s and 90s, Exxon was extracting so much resources and money from Venezuela without giving them anything. It led to the rise of Chavez and Maduro. Like U.S. American capitalist intervention is what created the thing that they say is a problem now. And this is the issue when America starts to engage, regardless of who the president is. All of them different, same snake, different head. They're going to figure out how to do this. It's just that a lot of presidents do this covertly. Trump is doing it overtly and in Trump fashion.
Just stupid. Rod says, we just here. LOL, I'm just here. I don't have no else, I'm here. So where would the war be? You remember 9/11, they bombed the Twin Towers. That wasn't a war, that was an attack. What could you all see happening as a result of any of this? Russia has been called. They may want to answer. They may want to play.
Well, Russia is allied with Iran and China. So Venezuela going to get that protection does create, in the best case scenario, a stalemate situation.
Right.
But the problem is Trump is talking about expanding that to other places. They talking about Cuba. He started back talking about taking over Greenland. Like, and after this, an unsanctioned midnight operation to kidnap a leader, and after that, you start talking about other places that might need to be watching out.
Yeah, he said it was easy. It was beautiful. It was destructive.
And
what?
Crazy.
It was beautiful.
If for no other reason, China, Russia, if it was believed that America could go take a country and start operating their oil and their resources for no other reason that we didn't do it first, they wouldn't let America just do that. It ain't like they on some moral grandstand. It ain't like, y'all did wrong. It would be more so like, well, if America can just go grab some leaders and control oil, we can do it too, and nobody can do it. And so we might get aggression or pressure from them to pull back because we ain't doing it. I don't know what a war would look like.
I don't either. I can't imagine. But what I can say is that with this type of bullying, and then there's somebody that's not afraid to stand up and say something or do something. Yeah. America might be, we may be scared of our own leaders or minding our business so much so that we allow whatever to happen. But there are some people somewhere that ain't gonna go out like that. If you're one of them, 994-8949, 994-8949. If you're listening to the show and you have a different perspective or something that you would like to add to this conversation, and you're not just sitting at the dock of the bay swinging your feet, this is your conversation. I mean, I really feel like a lot of people just don't know what to think, what to do, or what to say. We are really just watching the news.
I mean, it's hypocritical on so many levels. This guy came into power with a coup. You tried to take the White House with a coup. I'm trying to figure out your rationale.
I'm not going. What did he say? No, what is it? I ain't going nowhere.
And then, I was just listening to the news, about 3 or 4. So you come out basically going to say, hey, this lady is working with us. Hey, she's going to do what we asked her to do. And then she came out and return him. You didn't say that.
Like, I didn't say that.
It's like 2 hours, like literally 2 hours later. So it just shows he's a hypocritical liar. Pathological liar. It's probably better. And, it is what it is.
Bert said, had to gain access before China.
Absolutely.
BRICS. White bricks. 10 bricks. Just hit a lick.
They
all these bricks. And we still get none of that.
No, it's not trickling down.
As I stated, my insurance has probably gone up to an amount that I'm not going to pay. So while I'm covered, I'm going to try to get all my appointments in, get all my refills. And then what? Because we're not talking about that. Nobody's talking about that anymore.
You're not talking about what's about to happen.
What else is about to happen? Oh, it's probably going to shut down. Yeah. All our Venezuelan people are in the streets cheering, and here we are. Let me.
And everybody ain't cheering. Like, we at a certain point, we got to get to what CNN is willing to show us.
Where they're willing, right?
Yeah, okay. Like that. They got their narrative. They not gonna show people cheering and people rioting. They gonna choose one based on what what this government don't pressure them into wanting to do. Like that's what's been happening. Yep. The news has become greatly sanitized from objectivity in a system that was already greatly objective or subjective. They've been choosing what they want to choose and doing what they want to do, and it's just worse now. So we don't even know. We're seeing those people cheering, but we have no idea what the real sentiment is.
No. Like I said, some have expressed you took our leader, bring them back, and like give us our men's back, and then others are saying thank you for freedom. We've been under his thumb, and I'm like, we ain't heard that either, but we don't know because we're not there. They are protesting by the thousands in the streets. So okay, that's there. That's what's happening in Venezuela. somewhere that sounds like somewhere that you would want to go and visit and lay out in the sun and eat whatever they eat over there? Do y'all know where it is? What is it by?
South America.
It's probably warm and tropic or something.
For sure.
It's kind of like Brazil.
Everybody
Brazil.
has short sleeves.
Short sleeves, just t-shirts. Huh.
Just t-shirts and shorts.
Definitely not this
Flip
time.
flops.
So somewhere that you would want to go, just like Jamaica, Mexico, Barbados, Canada, Brazil, and Argentina.
Yeah.
Other places that Trump is trying to bring some type of stipulations and travel restrictions to. Leave stuff alone. Okay. Well, seems as if we don't have much to say about it. Gas prices are looking good right now. I've seen as low as 230, 234. What's about to happen with that?
Down.
Even more. We might get back to you remember when I first started driving, gas was 99 cents a gallon.
Oh, really? When I was driving, it was 79.
Oh, you owe.
89 for the pre.
How much was gas when you started driving, Marshall?
$5.
Yeah, because it has been high.
Probably.
Like about 3 something.
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking at a decline on gas. Income tax time is about to start, and he's saying, you know, we may do away with income tax and just give people their money. So enjoy that while it's happening. What else is happening in governmental news? Let's see.
They about to start hitting y'all across them heads, y'all defaulters. They about to start garnishing wages for default. So if you have not,
the school loans.
if you have not taken care of your business, you might want to get on that phone.
That's
They are starting this month.
Attack everything that was set to make things seem like America the beautiful, the great of it. Is this what about this is great? Who is this great for? Make America great again. Baby, you messing it up.
What was that long money?
Yeah, mine is
At the end of
very
the day, Venezuela is attached to his friends, the oil partners, no different than Bush. The money that borrowers can't pay back already is about to be taken. Who did that benefit? The banks. And so everything is lining up how they want it. This is a 30-year plan, and we're just watching it unfold brick by brick.
Is it scary for you all? Sound defeated? You a little nervous? A little pessimistic? Are y'all financially stable enough to be okay?
I mean, I'm broke.
In the grand scheme of things.
Ain't nothing for the change for the broke people.
Yes, it is. They're going to start garnishing wages. Now you're going to be living in a box.
Take care of your business. You won't have to worry about it.
In a car.
Yeah.
But
the people without insurance, that definitely is a concern for me. And watching how the subsidies are going to just go away, and the premiums are just going to skyrocket. That's a huge concern because we already are one of the not so great countries when it comes to health. People don't do preventive maintenance on their bodies, and so that's an issue for me.
What's the top of the year? So everybody's going to go to the gym now. Okay, They say they're going to go.
Our food, eating healthy, getting right,
and buying ammo, stocking up on ammo according to Trail.
I dropped my insurance.
Like
They
away.
sent me a letter saying they was going from $720 to $920.
$720 was already too much.
$720
for
was
just
egregious for them to be telling me that they're not going to pay for my my blood glucose monitor. For them to be having me to go back to my doctor for them to give me my medication. Like, I'm paying $720 for y'all to tell me no.
So you just said no altogether then?
Yeah, they better pay me $900. They saying we gonna, add $200 for us to still tell you no.
So what do you do, like, for the entrepreneurs out there? I think this is a really good time to have this conversation. Like, what are y'all plans? Do y'all have plans? I mean, what do
I'm gonna have to get in the trap, baby.
In the trap?
There are a lot. So there are a lot of doctors. When you got insurance, you really don't investigate this, but there are a lot of doctors that take out-of-pocket payments for the same thing that you would get at a place that insurance pays for, right?
Right.
So if I take my $720 I was paying and I still go, once every 2 or 3 months to my doctor, that's $150 out of my pocket. The only problem shows up where if you got something serious that goes on. If you're maintaining your diabetes and maintaining what you've already been diagnosed with and your medication is relatively affordable, you can manage that. But the problem becomes when you dealing with stuff like a broke arm or when you're dealing with really serious issues where you need to go get labs because something that's shown up. That's the issue. That's what, that you always want that supplemental insurance for stuff like that to happen.
Right.
So I really don't know. With the system that we have, it has not carved out a pathway well enough for us to get healthcare without going into severe debt. Even people with insurance traditionally have gone into severe debt. That's what the emergence of Obamacare was, because they talking about them death panels and stuff where they were basically saying, hey, it
covers nothing.
They was going back and saying, okay, well, you had an accident when you were a child. We're not going to cover this $100,000 treatment you need. Even though on paper it say we cover it, but we're going back to look for things that happen in your life that we're going to blame that thing on, and that don't have nothing to do with us, so we're not going to pay for it. That was the emergence of Obamacare. Obamacare was basically saying insurance can't scam you. And the people in power, Republicans namely, had a problem with that.
So, yeah, it's just like car insurance. Like you don't have you don't expect to have an accident or to need car insurance, but you pay it every month. Health insurance is one of those bills that I don't know. Like car insurance, I kind of feel like we could do with it without, But health insurance, I feel like I need that. I do. It's one of the cushions that I do need that I will pay for. So I do have medications that with insurance are reasonable. Without, I'm $300 and $400 a month in inhalers. I'm not. No.
And that's the thing. Like
No.
medicine, I'm worried because of the medicines.
It's that
The prescriptions come with costs, and your insurance pays a portion of that cost.
a huge
And
portion.
So now you have to eat up all the costs, and this is the country that's supposed to protect small business people, and supposed to be pushing you into entrepreneurship. That's what the whole model is set up on. But it appears they're turning their back on it.
Gotta get another job. Gotta get a job with a W-2.
So Wendy, what do the people do? Because
I think basically what the model is they're pushing you more towards self-management. The cheapest thing to have is a gym membership and to eat healthy. And along with Obamacare, what Michelle Obama pushed, her whole campaign was get healthy. So they were actually preparing us for what's happening right now, because Obamacare was set to expire in September. And they knew that under their administration only was the time that you would have affordable health care. So once it ended, Michelle was a counterpart in pushing getting healthy. A gym membership is the cheapest thing you could have. Self-management, watching what you eat, eating healthy is cheaper than paying for a prescription, which we all know. But how many people are really disciplined to do those things? And what the government is doing now is they're pushing weight loss medications on people, and they're becoming dependent on it.
These GLP-1s, baby.
You're paying to get healthy when you could actually just pay to go to the gym. So you're being put on medications on one end. You're getting put on medications to stay healthy, or you're gonna get put on medications to lose the weight and cut corners.
But what about? And I get what you're saying for like this demographic and for those younger, but then you have your elder demographics who are already, like age does bring about ailments where eating right and exercising may not be the solution, may not be the only solutions. Yeah, true enough, those will be preventative measures and could help you correct some things. But if I'm 65 and I have a predisposition for diabetes or hypertension or any of these things, we could even go to mental conditions or Alzheimer's or anything else. What do they do?
Just what I've seen in the hospitals dealing with the elderly. I cannot say that I've seen with my own eyes that I've had patients that are subjected to not having insurance or not having things covered. And a lot of these doctors know. That's why it's so important to have Black people in medical profession. A lot of these doctors know that these people can't afford these drugs. So they prescribe generic drugs that are covered by insurance that have the same effect. Or a lot of doctors are researching more to find supplements and other things that could help them with whatever illness or ailment that they may have that's more affordable. I have not seen one person that I've taken care of that didn't have insurance, or I didn't see their insurance information that was elderly. And that goes back to what's being pushed in the media. They can say that they're taking things away, but I have not ran across one person that has had that happen to them where they weren't covered when they came in the hospital. Because we are admitting people that have drug problems now, and the hospital is basically a drug clinic pushing medications. That's what they're going to do while you're there. They're going to take care of you. They have no choice but to take care of you. They'll keep you as long as you're there. They're not going to push you away. And I just haven't seen it happen yet. Now, when it starts to happen, maybe we can talk about it then. But I think they're getting people stirred up for something that hasn't taken place yet.
Okay.
Panic.
For sure.
Panic and pandemonium. That's a tale as old as time. They put that stuff in the media. They cause mass hysteria, and you panicking. But what are you panicking for?
I don't know, because everybody else is panicking.
Your grandmama still got insurance, baby. Your grandmama still is being seen. Ain't her lights ain't cut off, her water ain't cut off, her benefits haven't been cut off. It's just to talk about what could be.
And is that more so because we just know how to survive? I know what to do to stay alive. I know how to live.
And the lifespan, generally 75 to 80 years, and these people that are 65, something like this is not going to take place in the next 5 to 10 years. Are they going to be alive to see it? So that's what you have to weigh what's really going on. The elderly, are they going to really be here? And I hate to say that, but are they really going to be here to see something like that happen where they won't be taken care of? Are they really going to be here to see that their Social Security ends? So I really think that what is happening is pushing people more towards self-management. You need to manage your finances better. You need to manage your health better. And if you're not taking advantage of the opportunity because the resources are there, if you're not taking advantage, it's going to be on you if you fail.
Okay. Comments. Premiums are $700 a month with $8,000 deductibles. It's cheaper to get a $400 inhaler, and I still don't want to do that. Friend, what are you talking about? I don't want to do that.
I mean,
I need it right now. Give my inhaler first. They just got my chest tight. Kendrick, no, what's really going on? There's a depopulation agenda. The elderly and the sickly have been redlined. The powers that be to 1% want to kill off 5 billion people.
There's only 8 billion in the world.
Well, we don't want but 3 left. the best 3.
People say to make sense. I just really think that people need to think about what they're actually saying before they say it.
When do they want them gone? They only want 3 billion of you left.
It wouldn't take much to get rid of the elderly. They're barely here. I mean, it's just COVID happened. Sense.
That knocked out more than just like you said, the elderly and the sick.
They've been doing depopulation for centuries then.
Chemtrails.
Every disease that has been launched or virus that has been launched, it's a use or purpose for it. There's a patent for every single one of them. Mm-hmm. It was created in a lab. So either you use your immune system to be able to go through the test of time, or what you gonna do? It's just a part of life. What if you know it? What are you gonna do?
Okay, so that's a good question. What are you really doing to stay alive? And I mean, like fighting the forces. Do we even have control over that though?
Over your life?
Mm-hmm.
I think we do.
There's a level of control.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a level of control over your now, but we live in an environment that we don't know what we breathing in. We don't know what these governments allowing to do. I mean, Bessemer trying to open up one of them data centers. What's that about to do?
What is in the data?
What's that
data center?
That's a big deal.
Because they ain't gonna do nothing but make the power high, make the water high.
I mean, what do you have?
Yeah,
girl.
And acting like it's gonna bring jobs, but those you don't need but 10 people to run a data center, and 5 of them on call in case something go wrong.
Because what is it? What's in it? Whose data is it? Oh boy,
it's for Apple. It's for Apple.
So that's the cloud is gonna be investment.
The cloud is gonna be investment.
No.
I wouldn't look at it as the government is trying to push us towards self-regulation, because there are more practical ways to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I come to your house and take all of the sharp knives out of your house so you get better at come with a butter knife.
You're right.
You will eventually. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to learn how to open doors and everything.
But I don't like getting used to the idea that they just can take things away and just keep taking things away, because they've been taking things away for so long. And if we operate under a mantra of the government by the people for the people, what is for us now? What do we got? What are they giving us? Ain't nobody stepping up to say we gonna give you this. They saying we saving money with all of this waste, but they not saying
Where is the money?
How is that benefiting me?
No,
I already think y'all been wasting my money for decades, sending money over to Israel so that they can have free health care and go to college for cheaper.
Eddie, no one
You've
really
been wasting
cares
my
about
money.
you. Your money doesn't even equate to the money that I'm stealing from places like Venezuela.
Well, I
You know what
mean,
you're talking about? Yeah, you don't even know how to do with the
You
oil.
don't even know how to drill.
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
all you
fine.
need is the oil that you put on your black skin. Okay, that's all you need.
What
What
Seed oil.
What I'm saying is,
he watched Landman.
Landman.
what I'm saying is,
Landman. That's
collectively, there
Okay.
are places that collectively, when the government don't like what their leader is doing, they leader got to get out of here on a helicopter.
Yeah.
Their leader got to go. But we over
Okay.
here saying, well, the government doing it like this because they the government. And then you got some people saying, well, this president doing it because the last president did it. It's like,
Well-
when are we going to say, we don't want nobody to do it?
Because places like Venezuela have countries like ours that do it for them.
Yeah, but they had
Keeping
to
it
wait. Okay, so who does America call when
We don't
America?
have anybody.
Okay, golly. All right, well,
They're behind the Arctic wall.
here we are. Look, they're in Oz. What do we do? This is so sad.
Call Mama Bell.
So
Who's
did
that?
y'all know
Brittany.
Britain?
Oh, that's it, Brittany. I was like, who is that?
I know, Mama Bell.
Man, they
Britain.
Meghan Markle and her husband are over here living.
And then they called Trump. They had him at the table with them.
We can't call them.
That's his
It's
friends.
called Bloodline.
The queen is gone.
Okay. Bloodline. What you got, Attorney Kristen French?
I was just gonna ask, did anybody know that, like, how Turkey does, like, their healthcare? So apparently, people are going to Turkey
To get
to
everything.
To get their hair.
everything.
For
No,
sure.
not their hair.
Those little
It's
implants.
more than
Okay.
It's more than hair and teeth.
they're doing
Okay.
like
And
full
feet.
body scans of
It was
everything.
like $44, right?
So I'm seeing like a couple of $100 all the way, and I just learned this on my trip. By the way, a young person who's like a lab person told me this. But that you can get like the regular package, which is just like full body MRI, CT scans, PET scans, and like lab tests, or you can have like the VIP one, and it goes from like a couple of $100 up to like $1,000 in the VIP package. But they will run everything for you like in one day. If they find something, they will do it.
They're gonna give me a
right
report.
then. They'll give you a report, but if they find
Going to
something,
Turkey.
like they will get you scheduled to
I saw
somebody
it on
like
TikTok.
right now.
I saw it on
So y'all,
TikTok.
okay, how
So
much is the
people
flight
just,
to Turkey?
bitching. I don't know, but a lot of people who travel are actually doing it, and what they do is like if they have to travel for work and they go to whatever country, they'll make Turkey one of their stops and like just do it as their prerequisite for, hey, I've been checked out for the next job.
Okay, well, I
mean,
want to
if
go.
you want to go there for vacation, that's a great way to get it done. And then you
So just get
good.
everything done. Get your full
Everything.
annual, everything, all of it. Get the report. If
For
you want to bring it
$100.
back, yes, we just need to figure out how much it is to go and where we can stay.
They have a dedicated coordinator that manages the process, multidisciplinary teams that provide detailed results, and then high quality fast service for international patients.
Just a lot of black people.
Yes.
Okay.
They finna find a way to cut that off.
Yeah, because I mean, they already said Jamaica, Mexico, Barbados, Canada, Brazil, Argentina, and other countries. We can't be going.
Like
Oh, man.
people been using scripts to get medication from Canada for far cheaper for years, and that's something that they cracking down on too. They've been cracking down on it.
They want us to die. Okay.
They want us to believe that they can keep us alive by charging us a whole bunch of money, and then when it comes
We gotta
time
pay to stay
actually keep
alive.
us alive, they be like, "Well, you're gonna die because you had a childhood accident."
Like what?
One good way to stay alive is leave that processed sugar alone. If y'all get off that,
What is it in? Everything?
it's
Yeah.
in a whole lot of stuff. But I mean, if you can just stick to like natural sugars, that's like number one.
Okay.
You
Natural
start
sugars.
there, you probably live another 20 years just starting there.
Sugar and alcohol.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Well, we like good food and good drinks.
Oh no, Jesus.
Who's gonna drink a sugarless drink?
Tequila and
Put some
lime.
Splenda in
So lame.
it.
Oh, Marshall said just drink water.
That too.
Look at Wendy. Like, get out of here.
Oh,
See, like when you think about healthy living sounds so killing. It sounds like you're gonna die.
It
So
sounds like
boring.
you're dying.
Yes, but it's not, right?
Healthy living ain't the answer to the problem, though.
I didn't think so. Kind of
It's not
sort
the
of just
answer to the
it's
problem.
something that you can do to make you feel better about dying anyway.
There's somebody in the there's a man in the gym right now running his heart off that been working out that got cancer in his booty.
What?
But that is that
Prostate.
yeah.
He don't know it,
Yeah.
but when he find out, he not gonna be able to afford it.
That gym membership that was
He better get on some sea moss and some doggone
And some sour sauce.
Is
it real? Is it real?
Speaking of, the next
get
time
you some ivermectin.
Girl, I heard.
horse medicine,
It gets
Yeah,
rid
I
of
heard
cancer.
that. I heard that they were gonna start
Get
trying
stung
to.
by a bee or something.
don't go get ivermectin. Consult with your doctor.
Please, but
First.
they've been doing stories on all of this, right? Like
Yeah.
this is how they treat animals. So you go get it for yourself because you can still buy it over the counter. Y'all, this sounds like doomsday. This is just the first week of the new year, and here we are telling people that they're gonna die.
Listen, speaking of men, when you go to your doctor, ask for that PSA,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
that prostate specific antigen test.
There you go.
Go ahead and do that because that cancer be popping up. But what I'm saying, the problem that we need to solve is in the scenario where somebody is taking care of themselves and they do everything right, how are those people going to get served? Because it's a lot of that going on. There's people who ended up in a car wreck and insurance say we're not paying you, and they go to the hospital and they can't. Like, it's so many circumstances outside of a person just participating in their own poor health decline that let's start there then. Let's let go of the people who live in unhealthy and ain't doing right. Let's let all that go. But now let's advocate for people who doing right. They still need something. But the way that we having this conversation, it all goes down to where you're not taking care of yourself, and everybody gets bundled into that. Even the people that's been
Taking
doing
care
right
of themselves.
and end up, with a situation that they now can't get care for because of the system that we got.
Well, let's talk about that part. You go in the hospital, you've had an accident, your arm is about to fall off. They can't turn you away. They have to treat you. And the good thing about that, the bills, guess what's happening? They can't put hospital bills on your credit report anymore. So if you don't pay it, guess what?
They just keep calling.
It's just not paid. So a hospital is never going to turn you away. They have to treat you. We have illegal Mexicans, Hispanics, immigrants. I'm just going to say illegal immigrants to come and get treated. They don't have insurance. And ICE is coming eventually. But we got to treat you. And we can't, you have to be stable before we let you go. And if you can't afford it, they're going to bill you. But where the bill going to go? It ain't going to hurt your credit.
So still, what I hear you saying is keep doing what you've been doing. When they write you a prescription and you start feeling better, don't take it. Just say
because they have to give you something in the hospital to leave with.
But that was the problem with the shutdown. The shutdown was the Republicans saying that we don't want y'all treating what may be illegal immigrants in hospitals. Not by saying you can't treat them, but by saying that we're not going to reimburse you for that treatment, which began making hospitals be real skeptical about who they let in their doors and who they treat first versus who they treat last. It all starts to trickle down to impact how people are being serviced and treated in the community.
Yeah, but we found out that emotions cannot regulate government. And a lot of these things that people were saying were just based off their emotions and personal opinions.
Check this out. Go ahead.
That's why it didn't pass and you can't do it.
So you all are talking about hospitals. I don't have a hospital, but I have a private practice clinic.
All right. And
I have clients who have $1,000 balances of copays because I still treated them. I may never see those $1,000. I'm gonna need those for my insurance payments.
A lot of private practices are specialties, though, right?
Sure, I need my copays, so that's how I'm gonna pay my insurance.
And usually, those are the people that say they have insurance. They give you their insurance card that's expired.
Girl, and look, I don't run it until later because I really care about
you.
It's and now I'm broke.
I'm sorry, but that's due diligence.
I need to get it assisted.
They give you that insurance card that's already expired, and you've accepted that client. But most private practices are specialties or referrals, and usually that don't get through the system where people can just walk in and say, "Hey, I want to be treated by you." They can't do it. Okay. But I'm talking about public facilities.
All right, come on.
Yeah, you can't do that. But
I don't think just because legislation didn't pass this time, doesn't mean that we can take a break on what they are attempting to take away, because ain't nothing been the way
it being until it was. And if we go back and look at how insurance was handled during the 80s and 90s, the payout rates, all these different things, we can see the decline in services versus the increase in price. And that's been because a lot of legislation has become to favor corporations, the 1%, the wealthy. You know, so I do think that there's room to definitely have conversations about what we need to do ourselves for our health. But we can't let the government continue to just take stuff away, but still have kids standing up in school pledging allegiance to a flag that says for the people, by the people, but we can't even identify what the government is offering us. They ain't even offer us mob-like protection. Well, they'll walk in and be like, look now, you know, hey now, you know, you gonna give us this money or be ashamed of your health burnt down. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even getting that.
Just out here, just trying.
They just saying, look, we own your business. It belongs to us. We'll give you the pennies that we want you to have, and that's gonna be what it is. Like we just can't accept that. We can't accept that. I mean, we can't do nothing about it, but at this moment, you know what I'm saying? But the psyche got to change at some point. We can't be okay with it.
Great segue to Alabama New South Coalition Jefferson County chapter. Thinking about running for office, but not sure where to start. Before you file, fundraise, or define your platform, make sure you understand the rules, deadlines, and responsibilities that come along with being a candidate. Join election experts, judges, and attorneys for election ready, from platforms to polls, and get the clarity that you need to move forward with confidence. This is going down Saturday, January 10th, 9 a.m. until noon at Denton's Sirote.
Sirote.
Whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Sirote.
What's the date again?
That is going to be Saturday, January 10th, 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. Refreshments will be provided. Seminar topics include how to run for office, which you must know before you file. Right, eat before you go. Election essentials, dates, deadlines, and rules every candidate must know. Ethics, compliance, and legal pitfalls that can end a campaign. Building a winning message, defining your why and platform. And then campaign finance, fundraising, and reporting. What works and what's illegal. All right. Distinguished featured speakers and panelists. Judge Yeshiva Blanchard and Ms. Dee Reed, Judge Jamiria Moore, Attorney Richard Malk, Attorney Chris Christie, Attorney Ida Tyree, and others. Okay, so go ahead and sign up for that if you're interested in running and get that information. Maybe you can be the change that you want to see.
Sign up.
Okay.
She plays so much. She play all day.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd rather play.
Yeah, shout out to Alabama New South.
Yeah.
They endorsed your boy.
Okay.
First time candidate. So great people. Brother Lester and the crew. If you're out there, go ahead and sign up. That is a definite need for people who are trying to seek public office. Because I believe, be honest, it's a lot.
Yeah, and
it's a lot to try to manage on your own.
And this is no cost.
And it's free.
Yeah,
so.
no cost. All right, so that's how you can be a part of the solution. Yeah, we got 10 more minutes tonight, first night of the year. We talked about a lot. I see in Kendrick's comment, he talked about SARS. Y'all remember SARS?
Yes.
SARS was like COVID. What is it?
Said you got it from Kiss.
Sound like it.
Nasty.
Yeah. Nasty.
Nasty.
Nice.
Rochelle, I see your notes over here. You been saving them? You ready?
Sure.
Yeah, Rochelle like really stole the hearts of everybody over the holidays. Just wanted to shout you out for that.
Oh.
Okay. Have it.
Christmas
party. Just right. I mean, you got notes. Do your will.
Okay, so basically to wrap up, we just want you all to be healthy and make the proper decisions when it comes to your health. You know, it is the new year and people like to start off fresh. So get you some veggies in, find out which veggies are in season right now. So that'll help. That way they'll taste better. So you'll enjoy it a little bit more. Get you some water, do some yoga, read some books, just learn, try to get more in tune with yourself. And we will see y'all next time.
See?
Go. Yes, sir.
Full on the spot recap. Okay. So that's what it's about. Right. I saw these bullet points. I'm like, okay, girl. So everything she said. And then what are your goals? Like, did you set anything? We talked about what we're doing for 2026, but like, is there something that you need to be held accountable for this year? Like, this is what I'm doing. I need y'all to hold me accountable. Check in on me with this. Everybody quiet. So nope.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
New Year, same me.
I have an Evernote. I have an Evernote notebook folder full of things that I've been attempting to create.
Okay.
From books
to 3D
group programs. 3D is a whole nother level, but like therapy, community, giving back related stuff, parenting related stuff, that I would like to do before I die. I know that's a long, not in 2026, but before I die, but like I want to take the next step in what I began to create in many of those things that I'm creating. So if there's anything to hold me to, ask me how I'm doing on your journal, because I'm trying to make a parenting journal that the parents can use.
We should work on these things together because my journal is journaling. Come on, Eddie.
Let's do it.
Speak it out loud.
Let's work on what Eddie, or how are you doing with your group agenda?
I will definitely ask you that, Mr. Eddie.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
So
please do.
I'm there
with
you.
All of this stuff is on the docket, and I just do so much stuff. And it's like summer is my reset. I have to figure out what I'm going to attribute to myself in the summer by next year. Because what the school year is, like I work in the schools partly. So in the school year, it's just my schedule is fine-tuned for that.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
I'm with you on the journal. And so my journal, the template is straight. I need to go in and do description. So I said I was going to do a description for each prompt every day. I'm going to do that. And then y'all got to be like, woo, you finished that paper yet? Because I'll be outside and the paper will be on my desktop. And by the summer, I decided this summer I'm not going to take a course in the summertime because I'll be outside. I love ADHD summers. Yes. My whole personality minus that is just very much extroverted and external. I like to be out amongst the people. I also love to be in, but when I'm in, I need y'all to make sure that I'm working on that journal and finishing that paper.
Gotcha.
And do some crunches, love, because
You looking slim and trim.
Have you seen this dude though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Ooh. We got 4 minutes. What you got?
She can tell you how she was dropping.
I think I need more people hold me accountable for being accountable.
Okay.
When I say things, do things that offend people, because I tend to do that. I think I need to be held accountable for being accountable. So
how do you want us to say it?
When did I say that?
Why you say that?
Why did you say that? Why did you do that? Or you said you were going to do this and you have to show up. I think the biggest thing is showing up for people. Because we get wrapped up in what we're doing, and it's reciprocity. I think this is a year for the believer and for reciprocating. So reciprocity is a big thing for me this year, whether it be good or bad.
You hear me? If you do, like I said the other day, you look out for that ER. If you love me, I'm gonna love you more. If you love you mean, I'm gonna be meaner. If you quiet, separation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I like that. Eddie, he said if you want some ivermectin, give him a call. I think we're out of here, you guys. Keep on rolling. 2025 was amazing. Jay had and I delivered all of our collection items. Christmas Eve, it was a good time. We talked to the people, we saw our people, and we blessed the people. And we did that because of all of the contributions from everybody in the community. It was really good. So we're looking forward to that every year. We always look forward to that. What else? Yeah, that was about it.
So to love people more this year.
Be intentional. Be intentional, good people.
Yeah.
Be intentional.
Just lead in love and be intentional.
And learn to celebrate your progress. Pause and celebrate.
Celebrate.
Don't get discouraged where you are.
Yeah.
Because where you are is where you need to be. But just fix it. Set a goal and go get it.
All right. Family, a blessed new year to all of you. Enjoyed the show and serving the Keep on Rolling 2025. Keep up the excellent and vital work in the city, Ms. Woodrow. So thank you. And thank you for being one of the elves on the Sunday of Keep on Rolling. We did on a Sunday during, like before and during showtime, leading up to showtime, packed up that night. And then a couple of days later, we came back and delivered. Rod J. Anchor, this year we're looking for you. You said you wanted to be on the show. You got all the events that are popping. So in February, we will look to see you then with what's happening across the month, where people need to go, what's vital. All right. We'll be waiting on you. And all of the other people who say, I want to be on the show. I got something to say. I want to talk. We got the live shows coming back. DMR Live is coming back. The youth crew. You will meet the Vital Youth crew this month. What else? What's hot in health next Sunday? So we probably can continue this conversation. What's hot in health? Because we need to know. Because we want to stay alive. Okay. All right. I'll be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. That's noon with the free lunch flashback right here on Mondays. Mood, music, and motivation. We let the music lead the way and set your mood. And then at the end of the show, I'll give you like a couple of seconds of motivation to keep you going through the rest of the week. Eddie, would you like to give us our goodbye? We got like 1 second.
Hey, everybody. Self-care should be the name of the game in 2026. Make sure you lean into something new on your journey. Challenge yourself somehow. And guess we'll see you next time.
Birmingham, WATV Birmingham. A Courtney French Broadcasting Company. Black owned.